Okay, folks, we must start again because for some reason the video went dead, but it's okay. I'm back online again. This is Wesley Virgin. Jump back in here one more time. We're talking about this video right here. We're talking about no one likes a victim. I want everybody to do this for me. I'm gonna start this differently this time. I want you to type this below. Everybody that's listening to my voice, stop playing the victim role. I want you to stop playing the victim role. Okay? Now, the reason why I say that because, see, the thing is I'm a multimillionaire, right? And many people, they listen to me and they watch my videos because they believe I can say something that can help them become rich or wealthy as well. Okay? You believe that I can say something or I can give you some information or knowledge to help you control your destiny like myself. Like, you see that smile? That's a real smile. That's not a fake smile. You could tell by the eyes here. You see those little wrinkles in my eyes? That's how you know that smile is real, because I'm living the best life. But more important is this. I was looking through my messages, and based off the messages that I was reading, majority of the message, and I have about maybe 5,000 messages right now that are in my inbox that I need to answer. But majority of these people, you are playing the victim role. And I want you to understand it because I really want you to be successful. I really want it to happen for you. But if you're constantly emailing successful rich people on Instagram, on Facebook, YouTube, and you're crying about how things are not working for you, or here's my favorite. Help me, Wesley. Help me. Help me. Help me. Wesley, give me $100. Wesley, give me some money. I really think about this, and I think to myself, I said, dude, I want you to think about it for a second. Think about if you were very rich and very successful. And if you would email a person that was successful and you want to be successful as well, and you say, hey, man, give me the nuggets. Hey, man, give me the keys. Hey, man, give me the game. Hey, tell me what I want to do. Tell me what I got to do. Hey, Wesley, I'm 16 years old and, I want to figure this thing out. Wesley, I'm 18 years old and, I'm kind of lost in the sauce right now, man. I really want to be successful. How can I be like you? I'm not hard on you right now because I understand that you don't understand what you're doing, okay? I understand that when you write people like myself who have obviously made it, you don't understand that what you're writing is counterproductive to what you're trying to achieve. And what you don't understand is this, that nobody likes the victim. Now, when I say that, I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm not trying to be rude at all. But guess what? You don't like the victim as well. Listen, young world, older world as well. Listen to me here. I'm trying to help you become rich. Very unsuccessful people are victims. Majority of people that are victims, they're victims because they want somebody to care about them. They want somebody to say it's going to be okay. They want somebody to come over and listen to them talk and complain about their problems. They want somebody to rub them on the shoulder and say, hey, babe, it's going to be okay. Yeah, you lost the house, you lost the boyfriend, you lost the girlfriend, you lost the bike, you lost this, but you're going to be okay. People crave that. But understand that successful people, like myself, we don't play the victim role, ever. Which means is, I am never going to tell you my problems in a way to make you want to feel that I need something from you. Let me say that one more time. Now you got to listen close. I am not saying that I don't have issues. I am not saying that I don't have problems. I am not saying that I don't have trials or tribulations in my life, right? What I'm saying is this. I, Wesley Virgin, would never email you, DM you, text you, or message you about my problem in a way to make you feel guilty, to make you feel empathy, to make you feel just compassionate, or to try to provoke emotion out of you to make me feel better about myself. Am I making sense here? See, 90% of the world, most of you are going around the world playing the victim role, and you wonder why you're not making more money. You wonder why you can't be more successful. You wonder why you're not happy. You wonder why you're in such confusion. Because no one, listen, write this down one more time. No one likes the victim. Now check this out. Check this out. Even you, yourself, yeah, I'm talking to you now. Even you don't like the victim. You don't. I mean, I want all of you to think about the last person that sent you a text message or called you on the phone and telling you about their story and why you need to help them. Oh man, I made a bad decision, man. Can you give me $100? I don't have any gas. Can you help me out? I just lost my job 2 weeks ago and I got to pay the rent. Can you help me out? How many of you have ever, you know what? I don't want to tell on you because I know some of you have actually done that. But how many of you have heard of somebody doing it to you? Or maybe you experienced this yourself. No one likes the victim. No one likes a person that always have problems in communicating their problems. Why? Because everybody has issues. See, let me tell you what's different between, multimillionaires and successful people. I mean, we never played the victim role, ever. Do you understand it was a time that I had nothing at all and I didn't play the victim role? It was a time that I lost my vehicle. I didn't play the victim role. I just caught the bus and went to work. I didn't call my buddy Billy and Pookie and Ray Ray and tell them about how bad the boss is and why he fired me and why he did this to me and why this. I never did that. I never played the victim role. Why? Because I'm a fucking lion. A lion takes responsibility. Even the lion that's in the jungle, he don't even talk. But I bet if he could, he takes total responsibility of what he has to do, which means is if the family fails, it's his fault. If the family or the pride doesn't eat, it's because of him. Am I making sense? See, what you gotta really get this, young world, because I know all of you. You say, "Well, Wesley, I just need to know what I need to do. Wesley, I just need help." And let me share something with you. It's almost in human nature for us to always cry out and ask for help, and to be the cub. I like to call it. The cub is, you always call mama, call daddy, call somebody, help me, get up, get me out of this situation. Right? I want everybody to write this word below. Self-reliance. 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 Type it below. Self-reliance. You know what? I want this word. I want you to understand and hear this word very clearly. The man that you're looking at right now in this video is self-reliant. I don't depend on my mama, my daddy, my grandfather, my grandmama, my professor, my teacher, my mentor, my children. No one. I depend on myself. And this is what many of you are afraid to do. You won't depend on yourself. Why? Because you're always asking another man or another woman, should I do this? Should I listen to this? Is this a scam? Is this right? Well, what did they say? What did Pookie say? What did Mama say? What did the professor say? What did the internet say? But the question is, what did you say? The question is, did you ever give it some thought that maybe you have all the answers that you're asking other people for? See, right now, recording a video like this, and many of these videos on wesleyvirgin.com, where I give so many products and so many people buy my product. But see, making a video like this, you don't need to buy products. You don't need to buy more self-help books. You don't need to go to seminars because, see, this is the truth. Because, see, what if you had everything inside of you, right? You had the intellectual ability, you had the capability, you had the you had the business acumen, you have the cognitive thinking, you have the ability to rationalize and to reverse engineer what you need to do to make your first million or your first $10,000 per month. What if you had that all inside you right now? You wouldn't watch another Wesley Virgin video. You wouldn't watch any other videos. You wouldn't read any more books. Because you'll soon understand that the problem or the issue was that you are not making a decision to be self-reliant. You not making a decision to just stop playing the victim role. I'm self-reliant. All millionaires are, by the way. Billionaires, successful people. We're all self-reliant. We just depend. I'm not saying that we don't prefer other people in our life. We're not saying that we can't get philosophies or ideals from other people. We're not saying that. But what I'm saying is when it comes to at the end of the day, all I know is this, that this guy that you're looking at, he has to depend on himself. Because at the end of the day, other people are not obligated to have my back. Other people are not obligated to make this young man a success. Other people are not obligated to make this young man wealthy. Other people are not obligated to make this young man feel happy about his existence. I'm going to let you guys go, but I want you to think for a second before you go to bed tonight, before you end your day. I want you to think about, it's time for you to stop playing the victim role. And just stop. You don't need a strategy for me to stop. You know, people, they text me, Wesley, I need a motivational strategy. I need a dedicational strategy. I need an internet strategy. Wesley, I need a happy strategy. Wesley, how can I be more excited about my life? Wesley, this. How do I know if it's the right thing? One, stop playing the victim role because no one cares. Okay? I'm giving that from the top of my heart. No one cares. They just really don't. I know you think they do. See, in your face, people will smile at you and say, oh, yeah, oh, my God, that happened to you. Oh, my God. You know, a lot of people that you tell your problems to, they glad it's you and not them. They're faking it. They're just telling you, oh, yeah, oh, my God, wow. But let me say something about a very successful person. You email me and you tell me about your problems, and if I read it, it's not that I don't feel empathy for you, but I'm not going to reply to you. I'm not going to spend any time. Why? Because everybody has problems. And whenever you are playing the victim, it only means that because you're fucking ungrateful. Whenever you play the victim in life, when you just talking about your own individual life because it's so bad to you, this what is very opinionated and it's just perception, you're being fucking ungrateful. Because I can show you somebody right now that has it worse than you, 10 times worse. You're being ungrateful. Many of you right now, you got an iPhone, you have a phone, right? You're in a house, you're not on the street right now under the bridge listening to this video. But yet, you want somebody to help you based off of desperation, which is only perceptional. It's your opinion that your life is so bad. It's your opinion that your life just fucked up. That's your opinion that you can't make more money, that the internet business is not working for you, okay? That's your fault. That's all you. When a person, listen to me, young world, when a person plays the victim, it's the person that is ungrateful. And let me share something with you. When you play the victim role, more bad things start to happen. You start to attract more cynicism. You start to attract more negativity. And some of you can resonate with me right now, even you. When you're playing the victim role, you're at a very low vibration. And when you're vibrating at a low vibrational state, it's just more negativity, more problems start to attract to you like honey does a bee. All a bee does as it relates to honey. I love you. I appreciate you. Be self-reliant. See, the man that you see here was a man that was developed to become this type of man. I developed myself to be who he is today. I wasn't always like this when I was a teenager. I wasn't like this in my 20s. I had to develop this man. You have to renew your mind, and you have to cultivate the God's power that's within you. Young world, what I'm telling you, that you're powerful. You don't need to reach out to me and tell me about your problems. If you reach out to me, you should say, Wesley, I'm having a fucking great day. Wesley, I'm having the best day of my life. It doesn't matter if it's true or false. Speak it. Wesley, I can feel that things are working out for me. I want to see messages like that. Not just because I want to read them, because I know the impact it's going to do for you in your life. See, it's very habitual for you to talk about your problems and talk about your issues. It's a habit. Because everybody got issues. But just because you have issues doesn't mean you need to talk about them, doesn't mean that you need to explain them, doesn't mean that you need to go into detail about them, because they only exacerbate the situation that you're currently in. If you reach out to any other millionaire and billionaire, I'm going to let you guys go. Always go to wesleyvirgin.com to get more videos. But if you ever reach out to another millionaire and billionaire, just say, you know what? I'm grateful for you. I appreciate you. And you know, my life is going well. The business is working well. And I can see things clearly now. That's what you do. Because see, a millionaire and a billionaire that gets thousands of messages a day like I do. We love these messages. They put smiles on our faces because we say, man, that young man or that young woman is going to make it. Because at any given moment, you always have a choice to communicate how you feel. And just because you feel less than good doesn't mean that you need to communicate it to the world. Doesn't mean that you need to put that bad energy into the world. Why? Because it will permeate your universe. If you communicate negativity to the world, more negativity will come to you. It's the law. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's how it is. When you reach out to someone that is more successful than you, that you admire, tell them that you're grateful for them. Then tell them everything is working out for you and you appreciate everything that they're doing, period. We like these messages. Tell me of the progress that you're making. Don't tell me what you're not doing. Don't tell me what you're going to do. Just do it. I love you so much, folks. I'll leave some information in the description below. But remember, you can always go to wesleyvirgin.com. It's always available for you. wesleyvirgin.com right here. To get more videos. To get more content. But understand this, you don't even need this stuff. Even though this is probably the greatest website on the planet, yes, I'm being partial because it's mine. Because I'm a fucking king, I'm a god, and I know exactly what I'm doing for people, and I know the impact that I'm making on your life right now. That even if you don't understand it consciously, subconsciously, I'm speaking to somebody right now that gets it. They understand they need to be more self-reliant, that they understand they need to take responsibility of their life, and they'll no longer play the victim. Some woman, some man right now hears me and knows right now that they would never ever play the victim role, because victim mentality is not success mentality. I don't know who it is. Maybe it's you. But wesleyvirgin.com is not a site that you need. It's something that's an option. It's there. But what I want to tell you, young world, everything that you need is within you. I want you to say it with it. I want you to comment below as I close this video. All you need is within you now. Everything that you need is within you. Remember this. Repeat this. When I was broke. When I was broke and I didn't have almost anything, I will repeat this every day. All I need is within me now. And I want you to type that below. I want you to type, all you need is within you now. Remember this. Even the days when things are not working out on the surface, I want you to remember that. All you need is within you now. All you need is within you. I know you don't understand right now what I'm saying. You may say, Wesley, I don't understand what you mean. I don't have it. I'm not making any money. Life is not getting better. Trust me. I was there. I understand it very, very well now, but in my 20s, I didn't. But now I do. All I need is within me now. I want everybody to type that below right now. We got over 32 million people watching us right now. I want you to type it right now. All I need is within me now. And I want you to keep communicating that to yourself, because what you're doing is you're putting out a different signal into the universe. You're putting out a different signal to the universe. All I need is within me now. See, the more that you say that, you'll understand that everything that you needed was always inside of you. Like that power that you need is inside of you. That answer that you need is inside of you. The answer to that problem is inside of you. That challenge that you think that no one else can solve is solvable. All I need is within me now. You don't need another book. You don't need another video. You don't need another seminar. You don't need another minister or another pastor telling what you need to do for your life. What you need to understand that all I need is within me now. Write it below. All I need is within me now. All I need, I need to see it below here. I mean, my question is, how many of you are actually serious here? I'm taking my precious time on a Saturday, actually it's a Sunday morning here. I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm on here helping you. Why? Because I care and I love you. And I want to give you the same words I said when I had nothing. All I need is within me now. When I was staying in an apartment, I had no furniture to sleep on I said, all I need is within me now. When I was driving a 1988 Honda Accord, I would say, all I need is within me now. When I used to have to ride the bus, the transportation, to go to work 2 hours on a bus to a job that paid me $10 an hour, I said, all I need is within me now. All I need is within me now. I kept saying it over and over again for years, for days, for months. All I needed was within me now. See, when I got a little bit depressed, when I got a little bit down, when I got a little bit disempowered, when I just couldn't see the dream, when I couldn't see the dream clearly, I would say, all I need is within me now. When I was faced with so much adversity, so many challenges, when I had the children and I couldn't even take care of them properly, I said, all I need is within me now. And the more that I would say that, listen to me, the more I would say that, the repetition built the beliefs. And the beliefs are like legs that go under a table. Like a table is just a table until you put legs under it. Like the table will fall to the ground until you put legs under the table. So every time I would say it would start to build a leg that will hold that table firmly in the air. Because you guys have dreams. You have desires. I know you do. That's why you're listening to me right now. You have dreams that you want, that you believe will happen. But you got to put some legs under that dream. You got to put something under that dream that will hold it steady until it manifests into your physical world. It didn't happen this year. Maybe not this month. Maybe not next year. But it will. But in the meantime, you must build the legs under the table to hold it strong, because as you put more things on the table, you're going to need more legs. Because sometimes people put challenges on your table.
Sometimes people put adversity on your table. They put problems on your table. Things just don't work out. You lose the job. You lose the spouse. Someone dies in the family. Or maybe you have the divorce. Or maybe someone just hurt you to the core. Or maybe you lost something. You lost a car. Or you lost a lot of money. People are going to put these things on your table. But it's up to you to build those beliefs and to create those legs and say, all I need is within me now, that any answer, any solution to whatever problem that I'm facing, it doesn't matter if it's a financial problem, a relationship problem, or a health problem. All I need is within me now. And what that communicates to you is this. It's this. That everything that you're seeking is also seeking you. Everything that you're looking for, praying about, crying about, believing, is seeking you. That thing that you want wants you too. But there's a gap. And the gap is where you are today and where you're trying to be. And I believe all of you, from the top of my heart, I want it to happen for you, and I believe it will. Like I'm manifesting that. You know, when I meditate, I just don't meditate for myself. I manifest for the people that are trying to discover what it takes for them to accomplish and to achieve their dreams. Because, see, I know how powerful the feeling is when the dream is fulfilled. I know the happiness, I know the transitional moments and the transformation in so many lives once you achieve your dream. When I achieved my dream, I had tears of joy coming out my eyes. When I was able to bless my parents in ways that was beyond their imagination, that put smiles on their faces, and they're 68 years old, it brought tears to my eyes. When I'm able to take my children to vacations around the world, and they're not only 10 and 12 years old, they've been to over 5 to 6 countries, and they're able to see other cultures and see other things around the world, so they'll understand how grateful they should be to live in America. It brings tears to my eyes. I want to give you that feeling. I want you to have that experience. But young world, older world, you got to understand it, that you have it. It doesn't matter when the teacher tells you don't have it. Teachers, professors, sometimes even your parents, even sometimes the closest people to you in your life will tell you that it's not going to happen for you. You're not smart enough. You're not good enough. But what I'm telling you is to neglect and to eliminate and to ignore that cynicism, ignore that negativity, ignore those words that are trying to distort your dream, and say, all I need is within me now. All I need is within me now. If you're 15 years old and you're a teenager right now, I want you to type, all I need is within me now. I know it's tough growing up. Maybe your mom and your dad don't agree with you. Maybe your mom and dad don't understand you. But all you need is within you. You don't have to seek outside of yourself to solve yourself. You don't have to seek anything outside of you to fix your problems. If you're in your 20s right now, maybe in college right now, and maybe in college, and you don't even know if that's the thing that you want to do. Maybe the major that you want to do is not really what you want to do. You want to really run towards your dream, but you feel that college is the safest way to do it. What I'm going to tell you is this, that all you need is within you. It's all in you. Everything is in you. Trust me. The power that you need to transform your life is already in you. If you're in your 30s right now, you may be married, or you may be a single father or a single mother. All you need within you as well. I understand it's tough. You don't understand everything because maybe things are not taking root. Maybe you don't see the tree and you're putting the seed in the ground every single day and you're taking care of the seed and you're trying to grow the seed, but you don't see a tree. What I'm telling you, all you need is within you now, and it is coming. Relax. Be grateful. Be enthusiastic about the now. Embrace the feeling of happiness. Embrace the feeling of wealth now. Don't wait for something to happen to you and your external world for you to be happy. You don't have to wait for a compliment to say thank you. You don't have to wait to get the $10,000 or the $100,000 check to say, now I'm wealthy. You're it now, right now. You are it now. You don't have to wait for someone to say that you're beautiful, to say that you're beautiful now. You don't have to wait for someone to validate you, to feel validated. All I need is within me now. I love you so much. I appreciate you. I want all of you, when you leave this video, go to wesleyvirgin.com. And I want you to start grabbing the content. I want you to start to absorb the consciousness as you'll find yourself realizing that you deserve to have the life that you are dreaming about, that you desire, that you are crying about, that you know that is for you. But throwing that realization, understanding that you must take bold action. I want to be honest with you. You just can't listen to me and expect your life to change. You just can't listen to me and expect life to be flowers and roses. You got to do something, and you got to be bold. You got to be self-reliant. You got to trust yourself. You got to believe in yourself. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and say that you are a winner, that you are successful, that you are prosperous, that you are great, that you're happy, that you're enthusiastic, and you must keep telling yourself this in a repetitive. You must keep telling yourself and convincing yourself until yourself believes yourself. I love you guys so much. This is Wesley, $1 billion Virgin. Go to the description below to get more information. Go to wesleyvirgin.com. I love you guys so much. Let's go! Motivated, dedicated, Lego.